much shit can go wrong here.
Well, the first thing that can go wrong is me having Nort's audio up rather than the music. Good evening, fuck booting, and welcome to Roulette Rivals 7 for this winner's bracket round 4 match between Ducker and Toby Norton. And for this match, I am joined by Agent 420. 420, please say hello to the people.
Hello, Peter. What's happening? How's it going? How's it going, Gordy?
I'm alright, mate. I'm alright. Like I say, I thought I had the audio sorted, but come on, it wouldn't be a Gore 20 cast without some audio issues. But that's just the way it is. And we are off to Miami first, which is Ducker's pick. You looking forward to this one, mate?
Definitely. I think Miami's a great roulette map. I'm looking forward to seeing these two guys go against each other on it. It's going to be fantastic. I
quite agree. Well, two of our favourite players, if we're being quite honest. Well, with that, the spin is pretty much here. 420, would you like to break it down for us?
Yes, we have Sierra Knox with a silenced assault rifle as the crashed Kronstadt driver. And we have Robert Knox with electrocution as the Sheik.
Ooh. Now, the Sheik's always an interesting grab, wouldn't you say?
One of the... what's the word I'm looking for?
Trickier?
Not trickier as such, but just more likely to claim a run as thus far. Do you know what I mean? It's one of the most ripped on disguise grabs, I think. Yeah,
it does tend to be one of the more awkward ones. I mean, we've seen a few different ways to do it. Let's get some game audio, in fact. I'm going to go player 1, just so we get some actual gameplay audio rather than... rather foul-mouthed American, shall we say. As much as we love him, we will check in with the T-Nort every once in a while, especially for moments of high drama, but then mute him as quickly as we can, so we don't have to get banned from Twitch. Well, Nort is straight in, look, he's in actually very, very quickly.
What, here's a little tidbit for you. So I was listening to Nort in the pre-game there. He was actually very concerned about being the second one into the map.
Was he?
Saying that he's scared that he might plan too fast and then make a mistake in planning.
Well, he's done that before. So, we've all done similar things before, but I know he made a mistake.
Ducker's just gone back for a replan already.
Yeah.
So maybe he's sitting there issuing out curses over there, Chewy boy.
Chewy boy. Well, we can see Nort is in the cowboy mechanic disguise, has a bag of sugar in hand, picked up a fish as well. I don't know whether that's for meme value or not. But
it's always nice to have an extra throwable, isn't it?
Whether it's poisson or not.
Gaining a sizable lead here, though. Almost a minute in game time now ahead of Ducker.
Yeah, just about to isolate this Kronstadt mechanic as well. Get that sugar in. Ducker's starting over by the other... well, it's not a porpoise. Starting with a porpoise. Starting with a dolphin start.
Yeah, I've got a funny feeling he's going to do the same thing he was just sort of practicing pre-match. Not seeing the need for it here. I like Nort's approach. Sierra first. Get Sheik on the way to Bob, but... who knows, could be surprised.
Interesting he used the crowbar to open the gate there rather than that silenced lockpick on his back there.
Crowbars for later, you might as well.
Yeah.
Now, what I suspect we're going to see from Ducker is an isolation in this room here for Bob, where he's got the sink and the taser and can set up an electrocution, detonate later. Meanwhile, on the other side, though, Nort is getting remarkably close to his... well, having everything he needs at least for his Sierra kill.
Sure. He's got his crash Kronstadt driver. Could he use the crash Kronstadt as well to stop the race?
Potentially, yes. Yeah, you could medic start would be definitely viable. Take the pair of them out and have her just let herself off the track.
Sure. But again, it might just be that planning too quickly thing.
Jesus, no.
Okay, Ducker does have Bobo isolated. Prime notice, but of course that is just Bob. He got the silent well, quote-unquote silent frontal KO on Bob's guard there. A big old puddle drags him in, drops the micro taser in that spot. That is good to go for whenever he wants it. Just getting Bob's guard out the way there, doesn't want a toad dipping in that water. Nort, meanwhile, stopping the race. Sierra losing her absolute shit, throwing her $5,000 helmet on the ground.
Yeah, a lot of time spent in that cutscene as well. It always concerns me in RTA racing.
Yeah.
There's a lot to players' nerves as well as just the obviously time impacts.
He gets the peekaboo on Sierra. There's Nort.
Oh my god,
I don't think he's picked up his AI yet, has he?
No. Don't think so, but
Ducker looking to grab the Sheik is arguably going to have the worst part of this spin over very soon.
we'll say a gun click heard by Hector there, but that shouldn't matter because the Sheik is too far away and has a dart in his shoulder and is on his way down the stairs. Nort is now on his way downstairs to the changing room, picks up his AR. Or at least I assume that's its AR.
We should be tracked to synchronized kills here, pretty much.
You love to see
Ducker's just
that.
going to switch and detonate. Nort's just got to pull his gun out the case. There goes the kill for Ducker. Oh, I know, let the side down, mate.
Yeah, come on, son.
There we go. Sierra's dead for Nort. Almost synchronized. What do you expect? This is Miami in a nutshell. It's a fantastic map for this mode. Wonderful. Love to see it.
Killer piece, obviously opposite targets. Now, like we said, Ducker with the harder part of the spin done with the Bobo
really did understand why
ISO and Electro setup and getting the shake. So,
well, here's the interesting thing. Obviously, they've both. Nort's got more than or nearly a minute. He's actually lost a few seconds through pausing. Nearly a minute head start still on Ducker. Obviously, they've both got to now kind of undertake the tasks each other have done, so it really comes down to who does those set of tasks more efficiently. And with electrocution for Robert, for example, for Nort, if he gets good timing and a peekaboo, he could have a really fast kill that barely inconveniences him.
sure.
Bad time, he could be sat waiting for upwards of a minute or so for Bob to turn up.
Nort having some trouble getting to the shaker, and he's showing some frustration.
What? Swear.
The thing with that is, of course, Ducker with the Sierra kill. He doesn't have that issue. She's on command, so he gets her basically as quick as he can. Simply, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. She's basically on a string, isn't she?
Look, I'm in a deep hole.
Sure, it's
One of my guys just jumped ship and I need
much
you.
more of a sure
You're the
thing
junior
than
slipper you got injured
Nort's
yesterday,
kill.
right?
Yeah, Bob, depending on where he's to,
Everyone
he's
on
going to
your
take his
stations
time,
now.
isn't he? I mean, with the sugar strat, she is right there at the pit as soon as you pop it in, barring a little bit of cutscene, of course. I mean, Nort will have a snail in his hand there.
Oh, dude, don't you dare.
Oh, that he's
Don't
not
you
even
dare do it
Oh,
to
he's
me.
trespassing. They're just not enforcing it.
He's gonna fucking do it to me.
Fair enough.
Oof.
Looks very undecided here, doesn't he?
Yeah, Nort was having some issues there. He wasn't very happy. I think he might have
That was
peekabooed
a-
a
What a
guard.
prick. What a fucking prick.
Yeah, he's not happy.
What a fucking prick.
Ooh, Ducker with the big
Yeah.
whoosh there for the peekaboo gets it, but that was some large whoosh.
But of course, he is
Fucking
making
motherfucker, gonna
quick
get
progress
screwed.
here, and T-Nort has just been stuck on this disguise for a little while now,
Yeah.
and it looks like it could end
Oh, that's a rip. That
very
is a rip
badly.
from Nort.
Yes, it looks.
Yeah,
Sad
that
to
did
see
not
it.
go well. That
That's
did
what
not
happens
go
when you're
well
out
for the Nort.
practice. There's just nothing I can do.
Okay, so Ducker, meanwhile, just needs to get this crash driver, who is always going to be there. He doesn't move.
Yeah, between the bottle and the toilet. But he's a pretty free grab.
And there it is.
Moments. The VIPs are gathering
The
on
Ducker,
red
I would
carpet,
say, is
and those on
30
the
seconds
stands
at
will be
most away from the win here on the first map. This long way round to take the Sierra gets her.
Both targets down.
Yeah, didn't want to open that door in case them two mechanics see her laid there.
That makes
It's
sense.
worth it for the extra second or two. Can't blame him.
Grab a medic disguise right here, grab the ambulance, and he is out of there. Quackman takes level 1 by the looks of things, just waiting for the admin confirmation. There it is. No
Level
messing
1.
about. 420, thoughts on Miami there, mate?
659 from Ducker. Nice. Yeah, very clean play from Ducker. He knew exactly what he wanted to do from the start, committed to it, did it. Nor I think that Sheet's disguise, I don't know if it was that in particular that threw a curveball, or he just ran off in the crashed racer and didn't expect it to not be able to get there. I'm not sure what went wrong for him there exactly, but something did. It's unfortunate to see.
Yeah, he did seem to have some struggles getting that shake disguise. I think he might have just peekabooed a guard on his way up there. He wasn't a trespassing disguise. He was in the crashed driver disguise, wasn't he? And yeah, things definitely went wrong thereabouts. And once it started going wrong, they weren't going right again for a bit, were they? So, but Ducker,
Yeah, it's probably a bit of nerves there as well, to be fair, because when you're against an opponent like Ducker, he just never misses.
yeah,
You know, if you feel like you're going to miss, it's just pressure tenfold, isn't it?
it does. It just absolutely, you pile it on yourself, which makes it some sort of vicious circle. I mean,
Most
you and I.
fearsome duck in all the land.
He is. Well, as it has been said in the pre-match build-up, we do have the man who says fuck versus the duck, the potty mouth versus the bird that flies south. This is the this is the console matchup for the ages, and we are off to Bangkok, so we're going to have a quick look at the mission briefing, and we'll be back in just a sec.
Good morning, 47. Your destination is the Hitman Luxury Hotel Resort on the Chao Phraya River, just outside Bangkok. Your main target is Jordan Cross, the lead singer of The Class, a renowned indie rock outfit recording their highly anticipated sophomore album. But this millennial poster boy harbors a dark secret. 1 year ago, promising young actress Hannah Highmore fell to her death from Cross's penthouse loft in Dumbo, New York. According to the police, Miss Highmore's death was a tragic accident, but her parents remain unconvinced. They firmly believe that Cross murdered Hannah and only escaped justice due to the power and influence of his father, billionaire media mogul Thomas Cross. A secondary target, Ken Morgan, corporate fixer and attorney to the Cross family, is also staying at the hotel. Cunning and unscrupulous, Morgan was a key agent in the cover-up of Hannah Highmore's murder and Jordan Cross's subsequent acquittal. The Highmores understandably want retribution, and while the system may be powerless, ICA is anything but. I will leave you to prepare.
Good evening, welcome to Roulette Rivals 7 and this console winners bracket round 5 match or round 4 match? Round 4 or 5 match, whatever. One of them, whoever wins goes on to face Buff. Between Ducker and T Nort. Ducker, as we can see, took the first map, which was Miami, his pick. And now we are on to Bangkok, which of course is the Nort dude's pick. So, yeah, we can see that reflected in the betting line. Any thoughts on what you want to see in Bangkok then, 420?
What was the one they was chatting about on the server the other day? Is it Sapper's Axe as somebody or another?
Stalker?
It might have been Suit even.
Ah.
Yeah, it might have been a Sapper's Axe Suit for Jordan.
Of course, Sapper's Axe is right in the basement, right in the middle as well, isn't it? Right sandwiched between a few... Well, they're enforcers, whatever you do, those guards down there, aren't they? And are you trespassing down there as a Jordan bodyguard?
I'm not entirely sure.
I'm not, because that's one of those... you get asked that question, you think, shit, are they? I know you're allowed in a lot of places, but you can be caught trespassing behind the bar in the foyer, can't you? As one of Jordan's guards.
A tiny little bit that's like 2 feet
Yeah,
long.
it's
But
about
if you
2
run over
foot.
it, they'll rip you for it.
Yeah, so that's one to look out for. So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if the bloody basement was the same way inclined. But looking at the match performance, the map performance, the lifetime performance so far, Ducker's been here 12 times, 10 wins, 2 losses, no draws. Nort, 8 times he's been to Bangkok, 6 wins, 2 losses, no draws. Haven't played each other on Bangkok, so that's interesting to see. You'd expect to have you'd have expected these boys to have faced off here.
I believe they've only actually played before once.
Really?
I may be wrong about that, but someone would have to correct me.
Well, they're definitely here now. There's no doubt about that.
That is true. They're here now, and when you talk about win-to-loss ratio, Nort has it. So anyway, what do we have, Gordy?
Okay, we got Jordan Cross with a falling object as hotel security, and we got Ken the Brick, Morgan, kitchen knife, groundskeeper. Would you say this lends itself to a Bugman strat? We know Nort likes a Bugman strat, but falling object?
No.
No. However, he does like a Serpent's Bite. He does have 7DS. Serpent's Bite, you can set it all up, can't you, remotely up there?
There's Nort originally gave me the idea for the fallen object only run. Do you remember a few months back?
He did.
It looks like he's gearing up for it now. This will be the strat where you put the CX blocks on top of the cabinet in the room, the same room you typically electrocute him in the attic.
Sure.
Meanwhile, Ducker is going to use the room with the cake.
Yeah, because there is a
There's a
falling
room
object
down there.
right above the cake, isn't there? Or right by it, at least.
The thing is, what Nort's setting up is much faster. It's just 2 minute kill, something like that, 2.5 minutes tops.
Okay, talk us through what Nort's going to be doing then, 420.
Assuming he's bought the snail to set up the snail. I'll wait till he gets actually in so we can see him. Yeah, he's got the snail. So long story short, has he got it's got the fully auto. He knows, he remembers. If you shoot the door open, the NPCs won't investigate the broken door like they do when you crowbar it. So it saves a little bit of time on the kill. So he's going to shoot the door open, put the snail just past underneath the chandelier to make sure Jordan collapses under it, and then stick a CX block on top of the wardrobe. That will detonate on command and get him the kill.
Okay. Ducker, meanwhile, will have planted the topper in the cake. Ooh, very nicely done. That co-worker of his, who's a bit of a dick, walked straight past him. He's got an EMP tool. He's going to take care of these cameras. Looks like he's downing a bottle of Coke there.
Surprised to not see him grab the free hotel security disguise from that room while he was in there.
Oh yeah, he could have done that. But he was trying to get out there rather quick, wasn't he?
Sure.
Bit of muck jai whoosh there, gets past.
I think the real interesting thing I want to see here now is how these two guys approach Ken.
Well, we just saw Ducker place the letter for Ken.
So Nort in particular, he has such a fast opportunity on Jordan here. Here we go. Let's see. He's come for. Oh wow!
Wow!
That was a rash play, but I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
Good effort. Just a little bit too keen he was.
Okay,
I've got a funny feeling he's waiting. No, I think he was considering waiting for Jordan, but
no, Ducker. Well, look, you say Ducker has planted the letter, Neil, for Ken.
Good day to you, sir.
So one strength to Ducker's strat that I've just contemplated is obviously starting in the kitchen, gave him access to the kitchen knife.
Yes, of course.
Gardiner, as you can see, is just taken from the room Ken's coming to. Probably would have left it there. I suppose he's gonna get him up here in the next to the Bugman's cupboard.
Yeah, it doesn't need to wait for him to get all the way down there. Just needs to take care of Otis.
Sure. So realistically, he should be done in plenty of time to make it back up for Jordan again. He's got his disguise around the corner. This is looking really good for Ducker now with that unfortunate reset from T-Nort there.
And boom, Ducker gets the first kill. 3 minutes exactly.
Down. Now on to Jordan Cross.
Interesting though, tracking these three in here. Did he knock out the bug man?
I'm not sure. I was just wondering that because he would have triggered their conversation by now, so he kind of has to.
Sure. Nort having a bit of trouble getting that explosive up on top of that cupboard. He's not
He's just
happy.
getting nervous now, innit? Like you can see, it's so frustrating.
There it is. It's up on top of the cupboard. Right where I used to
Nice
hide
job.
my money from my brother.
So Ducker now is just forced to sit tight and wait and not do what some people do and stand too close and start triggering voice lines, because obviously there's a lot of singing and birthday noise going on in there. You don't want to.
Probably the worst.
Do we want to hear it? What do you reckon, guys? Who wants to hear it?
It's probably the worst rendition of Happy Birthday to You I've ever heard in my fucking life. And I've heard some bad ones.
So T-Nort has decided, sod this, I'm just going to trank the cop. Don't blame him. He has the disguise now and in plenty of time for his setup. Now, I don't think he got the letter. I could be wrong about that. So I'm not sure what his plan is here for Ken, but does appear to be heading for...
Oh no!
Oh wait,
Nort.
what?
Nort going for a waiter disguise there, and just I'm not entirely sure why he wanted the waiter disguise.
Darling.
No, I was just...
I know.
I'm perplexed by that, actually.
Yeah,
I must say.
I don't think he got it confused with groundskeeper, did he?
What?
Okay, Ducker meanwhile knocking out Dexy and knocking out Jordan. Just dragging Jordan into position, gonna put Dexy in a box. But Ducker's looking very, very good here.
He's of course in the correct disguise already. Has a gun to shoot the chandelier down. I mean, there's another one there in case you miss, mate. Just shoot it.
Yeah. And there goes Jordan.
Jordan is dead.
Very good here.
Does he have a wrench?
I was going to say, did he pick up the wrench from that ground
sure
when he
he
knocked
does.
out? I mean, the tuk-tuk is right there. Hostile area with the drain pipe, but there is definitely a wrench in hand. In fact, he took the wrench in with him. You can tell by the colour of it. And there is Ducker. Quackman is out of Bangkok. First go. No rips from Ducker there.
Absolutely, so solid.
5 minutes and 40 seconds, and there it is. Nort will be turning the air blue, so let's just turn that down a little bit just in case there. And we are off to Whittleton Creek. Takeaway from Bangkok there, 420.
Just what a machine Ducker is, really. Let's just say it out loud. The man just doesn't miss.
He's Robo-Duck. He's part
You
man,
gotta
part
take
duck.
your hat off. Do you know what I mean? He's just like constant map after map after map. First try this, first try that.
Yeah.
It's so impressive. It really is.
Yeah, part man, part duck, all machine. No, just no messing about at all there. Very nicely done. Very, very nicely done. It just actually made the right decision again and again and again. Certainly with Bangkok there, he knew exactly where he wanted to go, what he was going to do. Took that little bit of extra time in planning as well, didn't he? Just that extra 30 seconds just to make double plus sure that what he was going to do was the right thing to do. And yeah, he made damn sure of it. Well, we are off now then to Whittleton Creek. We're going to have a quick look at the mission briefing so 420 and I can go off and refresh our cocktails and do all those things that broadcasters do when you can't see. We'll be back in a sec.
Gentlemen, let's go over the plan. The first constant is none other than Janus, the legendary Cold War spy master, a KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka Janus is a certified genius and expert of counterintelligence. He retired from the KGB in 1988 when he fell out of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US. Shortly after, the Soviet Union collapsed. Now, it is unclear when Janus stepped down as the constant, but since 2004, he has been a resident of a quiet community in suburban Vermont. Mr. Gray.
Right. So here's the catch. As an elite KGB agent, Janus was trained to withstand interrogation and torture. No amount of pressure will force him to disclose information he doesn't want to. Instead, we will need to search his home for clues. But if Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
So we frame Janus, make Providence think he was the real Shattered client.
Correct. I will file a false ICA report, claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's house to the Institute in Romania. The case will seem clear. Mr. Gray was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia once and for all.
However, for this subterfuge to work, you'll also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems workable.
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the playing field.
Good evening and welcome back to this Roulette Rivals 7 console winners bracket match between Ducker and Toby Norton. And we are off to Whittleton Creek. This is the first of the, potential first of the RNG maps. The first map was picked up by Ducker and that was Miami. The second map was Bangkok, picked by Toby Norton. This one's RNG. And if we do have another map, maybe two maps, they will also be at random. 420. What do you want to see in Whittleton Creek, mate?
Good question. There's a battle axe band.
Is there a battle axe on Whittleton Creek?
It's in the secret vault, isn't it, in the house?
Oh, I didn't. Well, there you go. Yeah, it is banned then, because if I didn't know it, then it should be banned. I know there's a hatchet, and I certainly know there's a fire axe there. The hatchet's actually buried, isn't it, as well? Nice stealth pun, actually, by IO. Buried the hatchet. But I don't know. I don't think the battle axe is banned, but I've never seen one come up in any practice spin I've done. I don't know about anybody else. But looking at the lifetime performance, Ducker been here a total of 8 times. Won 5 of those, lost 3. Nort, 50-50 split. 2 wins, 2 losses out of his 4 visits. Map record currently held by Chris X3 from the World Championship 2021. 5 minutes and 24 seconds. Alright, we're 47 seconds away from the spin. So, 420's already nailed his mast to the flag. His colours to the mast even. Saying he wants to see a battle axe in there somehow. You could also quite happily ask for a loud explosive then, because it is in that same secret tunnel.
No, not that tunnel.
Oh, there's a different secret tunnel.
You know the house for sale?
Yes.
In the back of the vault where you kill Cassidy, there's like the sketchy looking door.
Uh-huh.
That opens.
Oh.
There's a battle axe inside it.
Well, there you go. Well, shut my whore mouth. I didn't know that.
Fun fact for today. But we're not going to see that. I don't think it's in the competition this time round at least.
Okay, well, read us out what the spin actually is then.
Okay, we have Janus, Exterminator, Fire Axe, Nolan Cassidy, Real Estate Broker, Explosive Weapon.
Well, the Exterminator and the Fire Axe. You can start as the Exterminator, and the Fire Axe is right next to you. That's one thing. Explosive weapon. Explosive weapon you can grab off the map. You can grab a couple. In fact, there's that one of the coppers that talks to the gardener, telling him off for being demolition man, doesn't he? You sedate him, knock him out. He'll drop a block of C4. That's one option, unless you opt to bring one in with you. Can't see
Both
why you
guys
wouldn't.
have already picked their breaches.
Of course, you don't have to be a loud explosive weapon. You can go a bit how should I put it? Gentle. Oh, and Ducker with an early rip there. I wouldn't be surprised to be seeing early real estate broker grab. He's quite easy to get if you've got a tranquilizer dart, isn't he? From the suit start.
I think I've seen it before from him actually.
Oh, is he going from this angle?
He takes this guy out because he's got a free pistol, and he? So
47. I've marked
Ah,
your map with several points of interest.
he trades one dart for a pistol, and then
Okay.
he's got one dart left.
turns that
We're
lady
running this
around, gets a
mission with
long
very
range
little
dart on
upfront
the
intel.
real estate
These
broker. Should be able to
locations
just
could provide
straight
clues
up.
to help you obtain the information we need.
Taking his time with his shot. Not from the bushes, okay. And Nort, similar sort of thing. He's actually brought the real estate broker into the bushes, knocked him out.
That was clean.
Very nice.
I like that from Nort.
Very nice. Very
No
inventive.
tranquilizer needed. Just did it with a briefcase
Yeah,
and a radio.
very well
Very
done.
traditional. Very effective. Both players now have their disguise. It's splitting in two different directions. It looks like Ducker is headed towards Janus in the opposite disguise without the weapon.
Yeah, whereas
Assuming
Nort is
he
headed
wants to get an
straight
ISO.
over towards the exterminator here. Turns on. Did he turn on? No, he did not turn on the fumigator. He's going for another bush knockout.
Yeah, I think he wants to leave the Cassidy disguise over here near where the garage is, and then
Makes a lot of sense.
take the other disguise to go and meet Janus in his kitchen. Although he does kind of need to get a move on. He's got to transport that axe over there as well, which slows him down a ton.
Now the axe. I don't think the axe goes into the briefcase. Put a briefcase with him
He's still holding his briefcase. He might be hopeful, but I doubt it very
I don't
much.
think it does. Hatchet certainly does. A fire
If
axe?
Janus
I
was
don't think it
found,
does.
Perhaps he's still attending these
We'll
gatherings.
find out.
47.
Is he going to try
This could be
to?
valuable information indeed.
We're
Nah,
going to
he
see him.
knows.
Nah, he's going to go past the house for sale, isn't he?
Yeah, see, Ducker on the other hand has got into Janus's house nice and early. So they're both pretty much identical in games, by the way.
Yeah.
Which kind of looks good for Nort actually, because if Janus is only there for Ducker, he should be there for Nort as well. Meaning Nort's got making good pace right now to actually meet him
Downstairs.
before he leaves, because that's kind of the crux of this approach here, is that if Janus gets to that back door before he gets there, he's kind of pooched it, you know.
Well, saying that, he does come back in and will then go back upstairs.
Yeah, but it's not the nice, smooth, quick approach that you want. It's the
Of course,
shit.
yeah.
Now I've got to wait a couple of minutes, and my opponent will probably be done by the time I've recovered.
Now, Snort done with the axe.
that is what I like to see.
He's thrown it.
He did throw it. That briefcase was used as a distraction to get him all around the other way. Okay.
Fun fact: those two guards are on a proximity conversation, so if you don't distract one, they'll actually come and get right in your way.
They will. They are a pair of gossipy old bitches, to be fair.
And it
Nort-
does look like Nort has missed Janus, as in he's gone outside already.
No, Janus is still in the kitchen.
Oh no, he's in the kitchen. Oh, fantastic!
Cornered Janus, cornered the guard. To breach and charge
Nice.
on Gunther's back of Gunther's head. He's got that.
Janus is apparently
Breacher for a
engaged in
pillow
civil
for
lawsuit with another
Janus
resident of
anytime he
Littleton
can pick up
Creek.
that damn
James Batty,
breacher.
plaintiff,
Fire axe for
wants Janus to
Janus.
stop
Oh,
his annual landing at
sorry,
a
yes.
I like the decision making there to tranquilise Janus, not Gunther.
and a species of frog
Like,
that is
why?
Whoa. Saying that, Nort's got
Oh,
some
whip.
action. Nort's got some action from outside. Yeah, look at the awkward angle
I
that
just don't
dude's
know what
at.
else to fucking do.
What the fucking hell has he come in there for? They've seen something through the window,
Like, what
must
the
have, right?
Yeah.
Actual fuck, dude.
Yeah, Nort is not happy at all.
You wouldn't be. That was nice play. He
was.
almost had that under control then.
Oh, Johnny
Oh, the
X,
briefcase that he threw.
yes,
They were
of
bringing the
course.
briefcase in
Thank
the
you,
house. Oh, shit.
Yeah, that makes all the sense in the world.
What an oversight.
Yeah. Well, three of us there. Three of the best players in the world, and you, 20. Missed that one.
And Johnny, of course.
No, Johnny
The
didn't
real
miss it.
MVP.
Yeah, Johnny didn't miss it. Oh no. Well, Ducker then, massive advantage here. Has Janice isolated. He's dressed up. See, this is the much longer way round as well, isn't it? You think Ducker taking the longer sort of strat here. But
Yeah, I mean, the way this was playing out, Nort would have been like hot on his heels right now.
with a
Approaching
kill.
this same isolation, but with a kill down.
With a kill.
Of course, that reset has now changed things really drastically. He's got a 4-minute deficit to make up for.
Sure.
Quite frankly, the man that never misses needs to miss.
Yeah. But yeah, he like you say, he would have had a kill down and the disguise in this spot where he's just about to get this exterminator.
Where has Ducker left his disguise?
He wants the real estate broker. That's a really good question. Where did he leave it? I think he left it in the house. He got changed into Gunther's clothes to come back over. Now struggling to find the cigar box by the looks of things.
That will be his last clue, I assume, that he's looking for.
There it is, that's the spot. Actually ran all the way back to the
But
start of
you
the
know
fence.
what?
A cigar box.
I don't know how much work Ducker's got left, but he's definitely leaving the door open for Nort here.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think he's left the disguise over on Gunther.
As per tradition, he writes. 47. This could mean the Constant and Janus meet up
Back
on a
in
regular basis.
the exterminator disguise. Okay, so he's got to go back over.
Good work, 47.
The fire axe is
We
already
now know
over there.
Janus is meeting with the Constant at an event related to the Ark
Ah,
Society.
so this is his last
We
trip
have
and
an
then he's out.
approximate date as
Yeah.
well.
Does he have a
That's all we're going
crowbar?
to get.
If he's got a
We're close to
crowbar,
the finish
of course he can go out via the
time to end
manhole
this.
outside of Janus's place. Otherwise, he's got to book it all the way to the bus stop. I said
It's a
bus
shame Nort was,
stop, not buff stop. The buff stop is in South
Buff stop.
Fortuna, which is miles and miles and miles away from Virginia.
He's showing the briefcase again. I don't think he's realised his mistake. That's a shame. That's a damn shame.
End.
There's the first kill for Ducker.
Which is absolutely fair because we didn't realise Johnny
Death
saved
feels
us.
It was
like
Johnny
an easy way
saved us
out.
on that one. And there is the Nolan Cassidy kill
We are
as
close
well
now,
for Ducker.
47.
He can just run out this front
And that
door. He's
is
taking
Nolan
care of the
Cassidy
cameras.
taken
Doesn't
care
have to worry about that one on
Both
the
targets are
porch.
confirmed killed.
You see the manhole right in front of him.
Don't bring it.
Bumps the politician. I don't think he's going to want that because that is an illegal action taking out the manhole. Might have to wait a second or so here. And he doesn't have the crowbar.
Oh, he's forgot his crowbar.
Oh no. Well,
Well, he's got a camera. He'll take the construction key.
yeah, he's going
That's
to take
something we
the
don't see
key off
very
of.
often.
Oh, missed the
He
first.
just missed
dart.
that.
He missed the dart on Masterson. Gets it that
He doesn't
time.
have the key.
His
The other guy,
construction
the
worker's got the
construction
key,
worker has
yeah.
the key.
Oh wow. Ducker might
Ducker. What are
Ducker
you throwing, boy?
might just go. Okay, I'm going for the bus stop. He's having a look
Meanwhile,
around.
T Nort has got the. Listen, look at this. The T Nort has got the kill. That guy's just came in again.
And he gets it this time.
He's fucking saved it. Well played, Brad.
Problem is that dude will be in the doorway. I don't think it's enough.
I mean,
Okay,
he's
Ducker
got
gets
it.
the
All he's got to do is
knockout.
hide
Got the
Janus.
key.
Everybody else is tranked.
Ducker's knocked out the dude with the key, and green guns. Ducker is out. But my God, he didn't have struggle at that exit point.
Wow.
Cool, blimey. 7 minutes and 55 seconds for Ducker on Whittleton Creek there. And I think that's all over, bar the shouting. Obviously, we've got to wait for the photo finish bit, but look at this. I mean,
That's a shame. 'Cause you watch T Nort. If you really give him a couple more minutes, he'll have closed this out.
yeah,
He was so far ahead with the way he strategized this map.
his strat was that much quicker
Sure.
because he was that much closer to. Well, I mean, his disguise was in the right spot.
And look at this. He hasn't even got time to get the disguise first. He's got to get in there, knock him out, and then grab the disguise. That was a beautiful timing. But of course, Ducker has finished first in real time. No mistakes. Not one mistake in the whole match, pretty much.
Yeah, 0 ribs.
Right. Take your hats off to that, you know.
Yeah, you can't argue with that. There's no getting away from the Quackman's machine tendencies there. There's the real estate broker. He can pop that, gets his green guns back, but it's too little, too late for Nort Dog there. Ducker takes the win.
That's a shame, because look how much longer he's got to go. It's no more than 30 seconds to whip these 2 clues up, get out of the level. Not that it would have changed anything, but it's the worst time to hear that defeat, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
You're so close.
He was so close as well, and again, this is no different than his first strat. So how much further was he in front?
Right now.
Quite a way, wasn't he? Really? It was just
Yeah, I mean,
that-
I'm calling it a good 2 minutes in game time lead here. Look, he's at 5:40, exit 5:55ish
yeah,
versus 7:55 to Ducker.
yeah. They started pretty much the same time.
Absolutely, such a shame. And once again, I kind of liked his Bangkok approach. I really wanted to see how that worked out. Miami, again, a different approach. I think Nort just didn't quite bring his A game today. The luck didn't go with him either, you know.
It didn't.
Ducker is just absolutely formidable.
He really, really is. And so Ducker takes this match. Let's have a look and see what that does do to the brackets. Okay, this was a console match, as we know, and it was winner's bracket round 4. Here we go. We can see that Ducker will go on to face the buff guy in the semi-finals. However, because it was a winner's bracket match, the good news is Nort is still in it. You can see he's dropped down there to losers bracket round 6, and he will face the winner of look at this, 420. TK47, Adam Gladiator versus Agent 420. And if I'm not wrong, that match is on tomorrow.
Tomorrow, 4 PM British.
4 PM British, my son. Let's have a quick look then.
Do I look like a
match.
fucking calculator?
Do I fucking look like a calculator? No, you just look like someone typed boobies on your face. Yes, as we can see from the upcoming matches, TK47 versus Agent 420, Whittleton Creek and Hokkaido, the 2 player pick matches, Monday the 28th of February at 1700 CET, 1600 British, and whatever it is in your local time zone. Hitmaps will have you covered for that. Go click that. It will show you times in your local time zone. And then we got Blythe versus Throat, which is a console match. Mendoza and Santa Porcina, the 2 player pick maps. That is on an hour later at 1800 CET. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's match. I don't know who's casting it yet. We've got no shoutcasters allocated just yet, but I'm sure that won't be too long. Of course, check the Discord for your latest news with regards to the roulettes. 420, your takeaway from that match then, dude?
Yeah, brilliant match. Unlucky Nort, of course. Like, well done, Ducker. Again, is just absolutely fantastic performance. We almost expect it at this point, you know. It says one day he actually drops a map, we're all going to be so mad at him for it.
When he does finally drop a map, I'm going to just turn around and say,
how's his
told
streak?
you.
Does anyone in chat quickly tell us how long his win streak is? I know he was on a long ass streak, wasn't he?
He's been on the winning side of things for quite some time. ROWC, he wasn't a finalist, was he? So,
of course, yeah. So that would have been his match losses, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that broke his streak, no doubt about that.
so he's trying to build up and beat his old record, then see if he can beat it more in a row this year than last year. We as a community have got to stop him.
Yeah, this
Can't let this
is our
outrage
mission.
happen.
This is our mission. Buff, it's up to you, son. the fate of the Discord rests with you.
The buff stop will be long forgotten if you can slay the magic duck.
Yeah, if you can take that duck out of there with a holy hand grenade of Antioch, then we will never ever bring up the buff stop again. Slight disclaimer: we will never ever stop bringing up the buff stop. Doesn't matter what you do in life or in general. 420 man, thanks ever so much for joining me.
I enjoyed it, mate. Thanks for having me on.
No problem at all. Right, let's go and give someone a raid, shall we? Who is on? I can see Matthias is on. Let me just make sure I spell that correctly. Don't raid the wrong Matthias. That's the dude, the little cat dude there. Right. Yes, 420, thanks for coming in. You've already said that. Thank you, chat, for coming on in. Don't forget to join the Discord. The brackets are there. Hitmap's got you covered. And if you want to play roulette with your mates, there's a link there. Just so you can make your own little spins and shit. But yeah, we will see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.